2 degrees. Coldest day of the year, that's for sure. Welcome back to the channel. Today is an awesome day because finally, we will never, ever have to listen to me whine about the Ford Raptor not being there because it's finally here. 4 months late, but it's all good. And this is a perfect opportunity for a cold start of the 21 F-150 here. We probably won't have a cold start ever. No! Temperature's gone down to 1 degree now. What the hell? You know what? We're putting the window down a little bit anyway because, yeah, baby, we got some repetitive content in 3, 2, 1. Oh. You know what? Maybe that one wasn't that good because I could tell I was about to lose traction, so I let off. Yeah, we definitely got to keep it in 4A when it's this cold. With 775 horsepower, you don't have any grip whatsoever. Go, baby, go! Okay, well, today is finally the day that we're picking up our Gen 3 Raptor. I mean, I can't wait. The truck arrived yesterday afternoon. Didn't have time to take delivery then, so we're doing it now, Saturday morning. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. I can't wait to make content with this truck on the channel. And another cool thing is that my wife and Sydney, they're having a mother-daughter trip in Disney, and they get home today. So that's actually gonna be for a separate video because they can't come home late at night. But unlike last time where I surprised, you know, my wife with the Gen 2 Raptor, she had no clue that she was gonna get one whatsoever. Now she does know that this truck is coming. She, however, does not know that it has already come in. So I'm gonna surprise her and Sydney when I pick them up at the airport tonight. So that'll be a fun video as well, because she's been waiting, I mean, just as long as we have for this truck. She's had to drive my truck since, you know, the Raptor giveaway of her truck ended, and she doesn't really like driving this loud and lifted truck and all that stuff. So it's gonna be great for her to finally have a new Raptor. All right, so once again, we're back at my old place of work. This is where the channel started, Moon Township Ford, and once again, we are taking delivery of a new vehicle. It's not sitting out here yet. That means that it's back there getting all washed up and cleaned up. But what I gotta do anyhow is walk in here and sign a bunch of boring papers and pay money, and then we'll be right back. All right, it's about half an hour later. Signed a bunch of papers, paid a bunch of money, and it's finally time to take delivery of our 2021 Ford Raptor in 2022. Ooh, look at those DRLs, man. This thing looks sick. Ha 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 ha. My man Z, old work colleague. Thanks, man.
The best YouTuber from Sweden to Croatia to USA.
Europe, motherfucker. So Z and I were like the only immigrants who were working at this dealership. He still works here. He's the internet manager here at Moon Township Ford. Now I was just a salesperson. Used to do all my reviews here, over there, pretty much, of all the Fords. Look at this lot. It's empty. I mean, we've never seen it like this. It used to be packed. The times have changed. So anyway, 2021 Ford Raptor, let's do a little walk around here. All right, well, it's been a long time coming, but it's finally here, our 2021 Ford Raptor, and it looks absolutely awesome. It's the same color that we had on the Gen 2. It's Leadfoot gray, and Leadfoot is actually discontinued now. So unless you get a 2021 Ford Raptor, or you have a 2021 Ford Raptor already, this is the last time we're seeing Leadfoot gray, and it's my wife's favorite color. And as we mentioned, she doesn't know that the truck is in yet. She doesn't know that I've taken delivery be surprising her in the video coming after this one. But anyhow, this is an 801A package Ford Raptor, which is a fully loaded Ford Raptor. It used to be 802A, the equipment package that is. They don't do the 802 anymore, it's an 801. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, well, it's not a 37 edition or a 37 package. No, it is not, but the stuff that we're going to do to this truck coming up here, we won't need a 37 package. But we'll do a little walk around here. I mean, you guys have seen my truck already, the 2021, which this truck obviously is the same generation, so it's not all that much new when it comes to the design here, although it is a Raptor, so it's wider. We have the wider fenders. These taillights are actually different from my truck because they're kind of like blacked out here, which looks very, very nice. Obviously the big Ford lettering here on the tailgate. And difference from my truck is that this has the assisted tailgate or the power tailgate. It also has the step, which I don't really need all that much, but my wife is going to love it. It also has this little work surface here, which we'll never use. It has a spray and liner, very cool. I don't have to deal with that, getting that for this truck. The wheels are the 17-inch forged aluminum wheels. It's sitting on 35-inch KO2 BF Goodrich tires. Now, one difference here from Gen 2 to Gen 3 is that the suspension travel is a lot better. So we have 15 inches of suspension travel in the rear versus 13.9 for the old gen, and we have 14 inches up front versus 13.1 for the previous gen. And as we move up front here, typical Raptor grille, of course, and this is new for, oh, look at that. I love these DRLs. I'm not even a amber fan really, but on a Raptor it looks great. So we got the lights right there, and then the 3 positioning lights right there. And this is new. So we got fog lights from Rigid. The old Raptor was kind of just a hole here. You put your own lighting in there if you chose to. And look at this. It almost looks like we have some water damage here, but I think it's because it's so cold and they just washed the truck up. We're gonna have to wait and see about that. Now these air vents here, newer design as well, and I know that they're inspired from the Raptor 22 fighter jets. Very cool. The interior, which we'll touch on here soon. We'll pop the hood at first. Now the engine is the same. It's a 3.5 liter high output EcoBoost, 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. My wife loves this engine. Keep mentioning my wife if you're new to the channel. This is going to be hers. She had the Gen 2 Raptor before this one here. Now I'm getting the Raptor R whenever that comes out, and that will not have a 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6. It's so freaking cold, so let's just jump inside. We'll start here in the rear, of course. Now this truck is a crew cab. I don't even think they make super cab Raptors anymore, which is cab and a half, so it's full 4 doors and a lot of storage space underneath here versus my Lariat, so that's awesome. Got heated seats in the rear. And see, nice and quiet. Not like my truck. So we got the new 12-inch screen. You guys recognize this from my truck. Fully digital instrument cluster as well. We got the folding little gear lever there, and then interior work surface, which I only use for eating whenever I'm out and about. Now one nice thing is that we have the carbon fiber package. So we have it right here on like the upper glove box department there. We have carbon fiber right here as well, over here, which is really cool. Although I wish they had it on the gear selector here as well. It looks kind of like this gray, it looks kind of plasticky. Now we have it on this little sliding thing right here, but this is always going to be open anyhow, so you don't really see that. If I'm going to complain about something, it's the weave. The weave is kind of like tacky or whatever, but it's still a very, very nice look. We got paddle shifters here, of course, and a difference from a regular F-150 and a Raptor is that we have different settings for the steering. So we got normal, comfort, sport, and then we got different damper settings as well. Normal, sport, off-road. I can't wait to try all this stuff out. And here's something that we're going to do a dedicated video on, but we'll mention it here real quick. The new Raptor has 4 different exhaust modes. So we got quiet, and then we got normal, and then we got sport. I think it takes a few seconds for it to like activate or engage or whatever. And then you got Baja mode, which like opens up the valves. And like I said, we're going to do a dedicated video on that and do some like driving clips and stuff and see if we can really hear a difference. So I mean, it's better than nothing. Although the truck has, you know, an EcoBoost engine, and everyone's been complaining about how bad it sounds. I guess Ford is trying to do something here and, you know, have different exhaust modes and stuff. So we'll check that out completely in a later video and see how good this truck actually sounds. Up here we have all the camera angle buttons and stuff. The screen is awesome. When you put it in reverse, I mean, it's like you're looking at a freaking TV. You can change a bunch of angles here. Look at that. It's huge. We got the bed right there. That's awesome. I have this on my truck as well. I've just never really messed around with it. And this is if you're backing up to a trailer. And then we have the full panoramic moonroof as well. We got Raptor lettering here in the seats, and it's got the B&O Unleashed, just like I have in my truck. Full stereo system with 18 or 19 speakers. So we got speakers here in the headrest, up in the headliner, all over the place. So let's take it out on the road. But before we do that, this is pretty nice because I forgot my charger. But the Raptor comes with wireless charging. I don't have this in my truck, so nice feature. So Ford says, oh yeah, I guess. Ford says that the new Gen Raptor should have a bit more low-end torque. And yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I feel a little difference from the Gen 2. And like I've said this so many times, but the most comfortable vehicle I've ever driven when it comes to like comfort and, you know, taking road trips and stuff is a Ford Raptor because of its suspension. And then obviously being a truck and having all this room and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, this Raptor is big time off-road capable, but it's also like a luxury vehicle. It's super comfortable. Now, one thing we're gonna check out here though is we're gonna put it in manual mode. And my little gripe, at least with the Gen 2, you know, having a 10-speed transmission and everything, is that I don't understand who would use these because the transmission shifts so slow. We'll see here. Yeah, it's still slow as hell. See, I hit it, a second later it shifts. So, you know, I mean, like, there's no use in even using these paddle shifters. I mean, they look cool and all, but yeah. And, you know, we mentioned doing a full dedicated video on the sound and everything, but I can already tell that it's in normal mode, or quiet mode actually, but they've done something with the induction sound. It definitely sounds more than the Gen 2 did. See, I'm at a red light here, and every time I'm at this red light and this car wash is packed, someone pulls up and parks in the middle of the lane. Like, why would you do that? Pull up further. Look, she has a whole car length. She can pull up there, but no, I'll park. Oh, look, great. A little bit at least. I'm gonna park right here in this lane. Are you gonna move or? Oh, now she moves. Great.
Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you, too peculiar.
And I just noticed when you blast the stereo in this truck, you know, the door panels and everything, it's not like vibrating, making all these noises, neither is the headliner. Like to do in my truck, because I kind of knocked the stereo system in a video I did on my F-150. I don't know if better interior quality in this truck or whatever, but yeah, stereo actually sounds pretty good now. All right, so we're back home already. I know, quick transition here in the video, and the only vehicle sitting in the driveway is the AMG. My truck is still at the dealership, and it's a big mess here. This is all in the old Raptor that I cleaned out. We got the R8 here, of course. The new Raptor is sitting over here in the neighbor's driveway. They don't care that I'm parked there at all because we have these little security cameras sitting here and there. And, you know, I don't want my wife you know, maybe checking one of them, because you can check them on her phone and seeing that there's another truck sitting in the driveway. So I pulled it in here, and she's so used to me walking around here filming anyhow, so me filming the security camera, she won't even think about that, because I'm picking them up here in just a few hours, and then she'll be able to see the truck then. Like I mentioned earlier, she knows a new truck is coming. She knows what it looks like. She just doesn't know that it's here already. So stay tuned for that video. It's going to be awesome, picking up Sydney and Heather. We'll bring the dog and everything. It'll be fun. But now the truck is finally here. 4 months too late, and it's absolutely awesome. So stick around for the next video. I was planning for this one to be a lot shorter, and then I sat and edited the first part of the video here, and it was already at like 14 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna end the video with that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a huge thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.